Thank you so much. When we add a town hall, there are a lot of different voices, those who are in support and those who are against. Tonight, let me bring those who advocated and said, look, it's going to be for the interest of Nigerians. Is Mallam Baba Yusuf, who is a trade and investment expert and is also the first substantive MD CEO of the first airport free trade zone in Nigeria. He's the group CEO of Global Investment and Trade Company, GITC. Thank you so much, and it's good to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here, Shehu.
Yeah, I thought that Taiwo was going to join us at some point, but I understand that they are having meetings after meetings.
Absolutely.
You were at the town hall.
Absolutely.
And when I called you earlier this evening to say, have you heard the news? And you seem so excited about it. Now, how does this come to you when the governors and the Presidential Tax Reform Committee had come to an agreement? And some people say it was a delicate agreement. How do you describe it?
Thank you very much for having me, Shehu. I'm very happy, expectedly so. I'm excited because when, first of all, as a northerner, we came out to speak to the pushback, not necessarily entirely by the northern region, but largely so. Some of our people, including political leaders, were throwing sour grapes and saying, why not? And the position is this: Nigeria needs to move forward in a united and progressive manner. There would be an evolution. We are undergoing an evolution. So when there's a position like this, if you remember at the town hall and in other medias and interventions, what I was saying is we should consult, engage, debate, and negotiate with a view to furthering this very critical reform that we require, that has become antiquated. But the issue I had was for political leaders to throw it away. Don't even talk about it, or we cannot pay salary if this proceeds. I'm happy now that there's a synergy, of objectives. It appears ab initio there was what I call misalignment of objectives and vision. And probably the learning points going forward is for the ruling party to put their house in order, synergize their vision, and then come out and present to the public or to Nigerians what is good for the country to avoid this kind of backlashes. But essentially, it is a milestone for us in this country. It is now a consensus that we need to move forward. And Shehu, what is interesting is, for those that don't know, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is tactically moving us into restructuring. We saw the autonomy for local government secured. We saw the attempt to kill EFCC, ICPC dealt with, and we have seen now the tax reform, which is talking about derivation and production. So we are moving from rent-seeking commission collection to constructive disruption of creating value and innovation. I'm very happy for this.
There are those who will look at the political side to it, that look, if a government and the political party that is backing the government is coming up with an idea, an agenda, which you talked about in your manifesto, and if you're going to put this into the public, you should have some political moves on the ground before you come to the public. Did you think that there was a misstep from the ruling party in the first place?
Absolutely, like I said in my opening remarks, and I have even said it before today, during the heat of that moment, that there should be alignment of objectives. What is alignment of objectives? Between the federal government that is sponsoring this and the state governments, that are required to buy into this, and indeed Nigerians who are the people that own the mandate. Unless that alignment is secured internally for the ruling party, the kind of missteps that we have seen is bound to happen. Because what happens is you will have suspicion, mutual suspicion, especially for governors that are just coming out from a situation where we have achieved the local government autonomy, to a large extent, and they are seeing those controls being removed from them. Nobody will let control go, Sheung, without negotiation and engagement. So I totally agree with you, and I think it's a learning point, for the ruling party and for Nigerians, and I'm happy that democracy is evolving, because in this case, we also saw pushback from members of the ruling establishment. Yeah. So the what do you call it, the give and take now will undergo what you call debate and negotiation in what? In the interest of the people. Further down the line, we'll talk about why that is very critical and crucial for the ruling party, and this is a chapter for us in the political evolution studies.